Good morning, everybody. How we doing? We're over here in Southern Illinois. I am back over here at the shooting complex. Like last time I was over here, it was hotter than all hell. But we had a lot of rain last night and it's cooled it down a bunch. Really foggy this morning. I'm hoping it brought the water temperature down and maybe get some of these bass pretty active. I had a pretty good trip over here last time. I come over here this morning again, cooled off. Hopefully it'll be even better. I lost a couple of really big fish last time. So I'm hoping for a little redemption. So come along this morning and see how we do. Well, evidently they don't want top waters this morning, so I'll throw a crankbait for a little bit. I did really good last time pitching wacky rigs underneath these cypress trees, but see if I can't get a little something going. Different morning this morning for a little bit. Freaking box turtle out here in the middle of the lake. Alright, buddy. Let's get you back to the bank. Can't be good that you're way out here. Try to find a hole back in there in the bank or something I can take into. I seen him way off at a distance, but wasn't sure what it was, and it's the first time I ever seen a box turtle way out in the middle of the lake like this. No, buddy. Oh, there we go. Finally. Finally hooked it. Pretty nice fish, too. Dang it. Boy, I'm gonna... There we go. A good fish, y'all. Make sure ain't no water in my lens here. Good fish right there. Finally, after about 1,000,000 years, switched to a little 6 cents curve. shallow diver, running around these cypress trees. Finally got this little girl to hit. Alright, let's get her back. Alright. Finally, man. Hope we can get on a pattern here. It's been a tough morning. There we go. All right. Little guy. Get off of it. Dang gar. Oh. Alright. Had a gar on cast before this. Flipped up underneath there. As soon as it come off a limb, this old girl grabbed it. Come on now. There we go. Well, she choked it too. There we go. Nice fish. Get you back. All right. There we go. Come on, girl. All right. Well, they wanted choking it. Alright. Alright guys, what I'm having to do is I'm flipping up underneath these cypress. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. These fish are, as the day gets hotter, they're rolling up underneath these cypresses. Same thing as last time I came here. I was sitting there flipping all morning on these things, nothing. But as soon as the sun starts getting high, I'm thinking these fish come out of this deeper water or tucking back up underneath in this shade. So hopefully we make a video out of this yet. So, oh, there we go. A little guy. Guys, this is a fish with a total freaking fluke. My GoPro was overheating, so I pulled over here in the shade, and I just dropped my line off, just dropped it offside the boat, and it was just hanging, and I picked the rod up to move on, and this fish was on. Ain't that crazy? There we go. Come on now. There we go. Ooh, barely had her. I wanted to say she's been caught before. That's fish. There we go. Come on now. Ooh. Boy, these are some biters. That's a dandy. Come on, girl. Gotcha. That is what I'm talking about. Good fish right there. That was a little dinner. That pile of rocks right there. Anytime you guys see any kind of riprap or anything like that, it's always worth a cast too. Because it seems like there's little bait fish and crawfish hanging around, and these fish will get in there and be looking for a meal. There we go. There we go. Nice fish right there. Good fish. Well, that fish finally took my wacky rig. That was a little wacky worm that could. I must have caught 8 or 9 fish off that one worm before she finally gave up the ghost. There we go. Ooh, there's one. That's the one I've been after. Come on now, girl. Come on now. There we go. Whoo, man, oh man, folks. Whew. Friggin' toad. Right there. Wow. Well, that is a dandy, guys. Got her underneath these Cypress. Switch the wacky rig colors to they call this bullfrog. So, all right, let's get this big girl back. Well, goodbye jump. Alright guys, I'm going to try to help you out here. I'm skipping underneath these cypress trees. And when I usually do this, I'm doing it with like these wacky rigs, a plastic worm. Below note, if you're using a Texas rig worm, you need to peg the weight so the weight don't slide. I like, you can do it tube jigs. I know some guys can probably do it like with hard baits. I can't. But the way I do it, like a spinning reel, I hook, get my line, I pinched it. And I'm sure you guys, when you were a kid, you skipped a rock. Just, it's all on the wrist. Just, like say, I'm aiming for the base of that tree over there. You're not gonna aim, but like you're gonna aim like 3 or 4 foot in front of it. And I like to put about 8 or 9 inch line and just kind of take it and just, well, that wasn't a very good example, but we just kind of, and just skip it like that. And you wanna, so snap your wrist. I mean, just right when you get to like right here, snap it and release. And a skip will help you get underneath the tree limbs, dock wires, whatever you're fishing. And I also truly believe when you get that skip and it makes that commotion in the water, the fish pick up on it. The vibration, and kind of simulates to a spleen bait fish or some type of prey, and it'll kind of they'll home in on that. So once again, kind of that, and just kind of just snap it. And I was just like, and you got to get that rod tip low the water. It's easy to do in a kayak, and it's really not that hard to do like if you're in a boat. If it's a low sided boat, I mean like a real high sided boat, it's a little harder unless you got a lot of practice. I got a buddy of mine that can do this with a bait caster like nobody's business. But one day it just takes a lot of practice. And I would say, recommend like going to a farm pond or just somewhere in an open body of water and just practice doing it, you know? Because it'll really pay off. I mean, especially when you're floating around, swimming around these trees or anything like that. And crappie fishing works great for flipping little crappie jigs. And one thing too, I don't like too stiff a rod. This is a medium action rod with a fast tip. So it really helps me kind of control it a little better. And I switched to braid today. Last time I was out here, I had like 8 or 12 pound fluorocarbon, I can't remember. And it was a little light for trying to get these fish out from underneath these trees. So I switched to some braid today. So, but hopefully maybe that little help will help you guys out, you know. Just got to keep practicing with it, you know. But it could pay off. So that's my little tip of the day. Hey guys, we are done for today. Did pretty good this morning. We caught several real nice fish, including one real good fish there toward the end. And I caught most of them on that wacky rig again. I know a lot of you guys watch my videos like, oh my god, he got that wacky rig on again. Hey, my philosophy is, if it ain't broke, don't screw with it. That rig works for me time again. It doesn't matter where you're at. But in this particular instance, this lake has some cypress trees. You know, fish will get back up in there and other things. And I was over there a few weeks ago, same scenario. Got over here early, didn't do with a darn. But as soon as that sun started getting up, and then fish would start pulling up back up underneath them cypress trees. And if I didn't skip that bait in there, I wasn't gonna get hit. I'm sure I could do the same thing in the tube or something, but I just like throwing that wacky rig. But guys, thanks for watching, and if you like what you're seeing, subscribe, and see you guys on the next one.